Another Moh-ahd awakened beneath the goodness of Yahuah. The Nah-hahr flowed, the Ehtz stretched, the morning carried no warning. No sorrow beneath its song, no fear within our Roo-ahkh. Ahsh walked his Dah-rahk, I walked beside him in Gahn. Ah-dahn answered obedience with abundance. I gathered what was given with TUDAH in my lip, while every Nah-shah my return, Yah-dah unto Yahuah. We had this Moh-ahd, this breath, this day, and it was enough. Today is here, tomorrow has not yet spoken. Why reach into tomorrow when tomorrow carries concerns of its own? Shema this Moh-ahd, receive what Yahuah placed within your hands today. Tomorrow is not ours to command. We walk faithfully in the day Ah-loo-ah has given. And so we worked and rejoiced beneath the dabar of Yahuah. My hands cultivated without sorrow, the ABRYT yielded without resistance. ASHAH laughed among the EATZ, soon answered through Gahn. Another Moh-ahd beneath our Ah-loo-ah. No reason to fear tomorrow when Yahuah was with us today. His dabar already taught our feet the Dah-rahk. We lived inside the gift before us, without shame, labor without grief, abundance without greed, aim without death. And I remember nothing looked different. The Nah-hahr flowed, birds sang, Ehtz reached upward, and light remained throughout Gahn. Ah-dahn, it looked like another day.
Perhaps that is why I did not recognize the moment of question entered where Yahuah had already given the answer. A suggestion entered where Yahuah had spoken. A doubt reached toward a dabar that had never failed us. Nothing changed in Yahuah, his command or his amat, but something came near, not announcing destruction, not calling itself an enemy, not revealing the end hidden within its beginning. It came with a question. It sounded as though it only wanted an answer. And within that, beautiful Moh-ahd. Appointed to govern, cultivating Shema what Yahuah placed within my hands. Gahn was entrusted unto me by Ah-loo-ah. His dabar had spoken, his command was clear. His amen needed no counsel from another voice. As I stood there unintentionally, internally storing up disobedience as a choice, setting out of tune, not honoring Yahuah's dabar, but entertaining unclean noise. The hater of all things good entered the place I was chosen to Shema. And I stood there, not even asking. That already knowing the amen spoken through Yahuah's dabar. Where was my Shama? Where was the strength? Where was my appointed authority to stand upon the rock, given from the one who fulfills in DAHRAK? My Ah-loo-ah, who gives aim unto the living, man flowing above, below, and beyond the Nah-hahr. I should have guarded what was entrusted unto me to Shama. Oh, ASHAH, my Absalom, my Atzaming, of my Bassari, my Nakava, the one Yahuah brought unto me. I stood there, I heard every word and said nothing. I watched deception reach toward the woman beside me, while I entertained the voice I should never have allowed to compete with Yahuah's dabar. Something lingered within my lab when the fruit reached my hand. I ate. I was appointed to keep Gahn Ah-dahn, yet deception entered and appointed to Shama what was entrusted. Yet I stood interested, entertaining other voices I had been given. ASHAH to stand beside me, yet I stood beside her without standing for Amen. The serpent did not need greater authority than Yahuah had given unto us that day. It only needed our attention long enough for obedience to appear to sway and taint our way in that moment. And now how flowing birds singing, Ehtz reaching toward Yahuah. ASHAH beside me, walking without shame among Ah-loo-ah. It became the Moh-ahd. We would never forget with an outcome we would never have picked. Oh, ASHAH.
beside you, but I did not scare. Yahuwah gave me Shama, placed a charge within my head. I heard every word as deception drew near, while the Dabar of Yahuwah had already made him act clear. I knew his voice, I knew his command, I knew his Dabar, the rock on which we stand. Yet I gave unclean noise room inside my hearing, until what should have been rejected became something I was nearing. Oh, ASHAH, Atzim on my Atzimim, Basar on my Dasarim. You stood there beside me while deception entered our ear. I should have guarded what Yahuwah placed near. Instead, I stood interested in words I had no reason to hear.
I knew the Amen,
I knew his command,
I knew his Dabar.
I knew where I should stand,
I was appointed to Shama,
with authority in my hands.
I was standing right beside you.
Yet let silence answer in my place.
I heard every word and said
Nothing. I knew the eminent
and said nothing.
I stood there,
I stood there,
I stood there,
and I was appointed to Shama, but
I said nothing. Nothing, nothing. Oh, Yahuwah,
forgive us.